thank you all for coming. I know that Drew and Ashley really appreciate you being here, as well as the people that are streaming live right now. We appreciate you tuning in. My name's Chris Brown, and I'll be officiating. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how much you game against each other, you're still in it together. Marriage is telling the person you love that you are not going anywhere, and that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together and facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. Drew, today you are truly leveling up and no longer playing a single-player game. The Baltimore Extra Life Guild gains a First Lady. By sharing your vows and exchanging rings here today, you have decided to share the rest of your lives together and forming a new family. Pouring of the sand symbolizes through these two containers. Where are they? Oh,
Right here.
these two containers that contain the sand, each representing you as individuals in all that you are and all that you'll ever be. These two containers of sand are poured into a third container, and the individual containers will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one, just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage and family be united as one for all of your days. Go ahead and pour them in.
Cork is in there pretty good. Hang on, let's lift it up real quick. Here.
I wanted to make sure it wouldn't come out.
That's not going anywhere. Okay.
Where's the funnel?
Oh, it's in the bucket.
Oh. It didn't come with a clear funnel,
You get the target funnel.
so we got the red one.
Red is red. Red's a good thing.
You poured yours a lot faster than
Well, it's pretty.
it looks very pretty.
We'll add some more purple to the top.
Yeah. Fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
Okay.
If we can ever get the cork open again.
Ashley, you and Drew have decided to write your own vows to one another and would like to exchange them now.
Yes, I get to go first because I'll ugly cry. Okay. So, I want to point out that I printed these at work. And it will forever be on Service Master letterhead because I forgot to take that out of my printer. Also, I don't think my vows are as long as Drew's because he wrote more than I did. But, okay, so hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna boop you. Come here. Boop. Okay. I was gonna write something smushy about how I knew this was gonna be forever when we both found out that we decided against ribs on the first date because it was too messy. And then I was gonna write a funny story about our time together, like that one time I lost my phone in the refrigerator. But after writing it and rewriting it and hating how utterly cheesy it sounded, I decided to just make a list of things that I can promise from here on out. So I promise to spend the rest of forever making every new tradition and old tradition better than before. I promise hugs and nose boops and kisses as often as possible. I promise to continue to support you and push you towards bigger and better goals even when you doubt yourself. I promise to make you laugh, to make you smile, and to cheer you up after every bad day. I promise to be your best friend and partner in every silly little adventure that we take together. I promise to never watch the next episode of whatever series we are currently binge watching, no matter how much I want to. But most of all, I promise to love all of you, snoring and sleep talking included.
So I promised Ashley that I would try and keep it just a little short, so. Fair warning to everybody, I'm about to say a lot of pretty nerdy things that many of you probably won't understand, but I've included translations in the footnotes on your behalf. Ashley, I knew from our very first date that you were someone special, but it wasn't until a little later that I learned exactly how perfect we were for each other, even then. You know, the first date where we were both tempted to order ribs, but decided without even discussing it with each other that ribs are definitely not a first date food. You've helped me learn that while looking for my player 2, I found someone who can be my player 1 as well. That means that love is not just giving or taking, but a mix of both and knowing when each one is appropriate. I vow to play every new Diablo game with you, no matter how many they make, and to always pick a class that complements what you want to play. Translation, I will always take an interest in the things you love, not just as an observer, but as an active participant. I vow to have discussions about the fact that even though the writing on Supernatural has been going downhill, case in point, what did they do to my Castiel? We're still going to watch the other 9 seasons that are on Netflix. This means, of course, that even when things aren't going great, I'm committed to sticking it out with you. I vow to always let Odin out to pee, no matter how late or early it is, or how sleepy I am. I will always do everything I can to help you take care of our fur babies, scale babies, or whatever else life throws our way. I vow to always have a hug waiting for you when you get home from work, especially when it's a particularly stressful day. You are the love of my life, my darling blue sky. I don't know what the future holds for us, but I can't wait to find out. Together forever sounds like a pretty perfect place to start.
Very nice.
Yours are better than mine.
That's subjective. I happen to like yours pretty well.
Drew, do you take Ashley to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Ashley, do you take Drew to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Ashley and Drew will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. Rings are made from humble beginnings of imperfect metal to create something amazing and lasting, where they were once nothing at all. It is customarily worn on the ring finger, as it's the only finger with a vein running directly to the heart. The wearing of these rings is a visible outward sign that they have committed themselves to one another. Drew, please take Ashley's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love,
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love
for today and tomorrow
for today and tomorrow
and all of the days to come.
and all of the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day,
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day,
and know that my love is present
and know that my love is present,
even when I'm not.
even when I'm not.
Ashley, take Drew's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love,
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love
for today and tomorrow
for today and tomorrow
and all the days to come.
and all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day,
Wear it as a sign of what we've promised on this day,
and know that my love is present
and know that my love is present
even when I'm not.
even when I am not.
At this time, Drew's father would like to come up and say a few words.
I just wanted to say, first of all, I wanted to say a special shout out to Sheila, who unfortunately couldn't be here, but she is watching. And Sheila, you know our love is with you. You know you are here with us in spirit, and you're every bit as part of this of today as you could ever be. And thank you so much for loving us and for being such a great part of our family. I also want to just give a prayer. Dear Lord, please bless Drew and Ashley today. Please watch over them in their wonderful life together. Please give them the wisdom and the knowledge to continue to love with each other and to grow in it with each other, as Terry and I have, and John and Sheila. Thank you so much for all your blessings. Thank you for everything you do for us every day. Thank you for this wonderful day, and most of all, thank you for the love that we share and experience between Drew and Ashley. Amen.
Amen. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday. We love you.
Birthday, Sheila.
By the power vested in me by the state of Maryland, I pronounce you husband and wife. Drew, you may kiss your bride.
Got glitter on you.
It's my great honor and privilege to be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Drew Niccolo.
Say, look outside, rain is pouring down, let's stay and hide. I say, what the hell, we've got things to do, but we might as well stay and rebel. Maybe we will be everything we say. Maybe all that we dream will fade to gray. Either way, I will stay with you. They say, pay your bills, earn your daily bread, take all your pills.